How is it going, everybody? And welcome to my channel. You voted for Esper Mid, the most of you wanted to see this deck, except Jeremiah. I think you wanted to see the control deck, but control is coming, don't worry, there is some control decks that I have prepared for you all. Yeah, this is the Esper list. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. The only thing I wanna mention here is in the breakdown, I will include now in all the videos in the future too, a point where I say if this deck is worth crafting or not, or spend your wildcards or not. If you are giving an F about my opinion, feel free to check it out and to see if it's really worth to spend or invest some of the wildcards to complete this sort of decks. Maybe with some adjustment, with some changes. Simple reason, I will also explain it later in a little bit more detailed. I don't want you to waste some wildcards on a deck where a content creator created and maybe made it more for show, right? So, and it can definitely sometimes happen. This is why I want to give you my honest opinion after my all my experience with the deck, after all my playings. If I would recommend it to an average player and say, okay, if you saved up your 10, 15 wildcards, is it worth to craft something that you saw in my video? And this is basically what I want to do in all the breakdowns. So in the future, I will remind you sometimes about it. Don't be mad at me, but I always will make in the breakdown a statement or a point if I will craft it or not, and why I will craft it and why not. Okay, so just that you know. Otherwise, guys, you saw this deck, you voted for it. Let's go and check out the gameplay. So let's go against killing the dream and see how our Esper Midrange will perform. And just in case you missed it in the intro, I told you already in the game breakdown, I wanna talk or give my honest opinion on crafting the deck or not, in general in all the future videos, because simple reason, I saw a lot of threads in forum and in different, let's say, sites with the topic that people spend the wildcards, the saved wildcards, on something. What are you? Some sort of mono blue, or is it control? Spend their wildcards on a lot of decks from content creators, and I don't want to be a part of it. I want to give you my honest opinion on a deck, if you should craft it or not. I think this is a really, really important. It's Doomscar, right? No. What do you foretell there? Sure, let's go on curve. I want to give you my honest opinion on a deck after my experience with it. Should you be crafting it or not? This is why I want to do it at the end of the video. In the breakdown part, you're gonna hear from me what do I think about the deck, and if you should craft it, or will you, or yeah, should you craft it or not. And this is a play, for example, that I explained a little bit in the tech demo, in the video deck tech, where I present all the decks, that it's really difficult to play around this too. Because now my opponent needs to be careful what he's playing, even if he can anticipate something of it. What is it exactly, right? So now my opponent... Interesting. So let's play Wanderer. I mean, it was obvious, I think, from my opponent. Let's play you, let's plus you. Let's play you. Let's plus you. And let's go tempo. I should have kept the Obscura. This is a misplay. This is definitely a misplay, even if maybe some people think I should have gone for Luminarch Aspirant. I should have kept Obscura and lock out the game this way, right? Because now, if my opponent sweeps or anything, I lose everything. So this is definitely a misplay. If I'm not getting punished, then I'm just lucky. Yeah, I'm not getting punished. I'm sorry, bro. He has maybe bounce spell, so this is why I try to go evenly. And now we are basically doing that what I should have done last turn. I'm looking out the game, so if my opponent is now sweeping, like burn down the house or anything, I can obscure it. Summoner, for example, right? This is what I meant. Sorry, bro. Yeah. So this way we lock out the game, opponent has no chance, and we are finishing our opponent off the next turn. So let's go next. So our next opponent, Gonsam. And in general for Esper, if you are somebody who is interested, as a risky hand here, huh? This is a risky hand. We're gonna mulligan it. In general, if you are interested, Jesus, this is not much better. interested in playing Esper, what I can recommend to you, this hand is terrible, but I don't want to mulligan down to 5. If you always thought, oh, I want to experience how to play certain decks or difficult decks, especially Espers, I consider it a difficult deck to play. Watch people you think are much better than you or higher level and ask them constantly questions about their decisions. And I mean people like Crocus, for example, right, is best example. Also Legend VD is a really experienced player. Paolo Vito Damo da Rosa. He used to be really active on YouTube, but now not anymore. At least I don't see him in my feed. Lolth, turn 3. This could be. No, Merchant. Okay, Merchant is good. Let's see if you get Mana Starved or not. No, we don't get Mana Starved. This is good. You have some removal there, right? Jeez. Jeez. So let's play you. And let's try to do something from here. We need land drops. This is why I think Raffine is a good choice. Opponent has definitely some interaction, like Grasp or something else maybe. Just played Raffine maybe to bait out the removal, but also in the same time to get card selection so I can search for my land. Okay. Wow. This is an interesting choice. So we can return it. We can counter an instant or sorcery, or we can play Kaito. No, I'm still standing with Raffine, so we're gonna return Raffine next turn. And yeah, back to the topic. As I said, if you want to get better, ask constantly questions. Ask as much as you can. Because only then you will get better, especially if people answer your questions, why you played this and this turn, why didn't you do this? And let's return you, save for yourself 1 damage. Oh, I stopped, you see? Dumb decision. But I need desperately white mana. Invoke Despair, okay. Better now than later. Okay, now we have our white mana. We're gonna main phase the Wandering. I know he will go with the Eye Twitch after her, but I wanna take care of this one because he most likely run Blood on the Snow, and with Blood on the Snow he can get Black the Merchant maybe. And the next attack from Eye Twitch will go on my Wanderer. If he don't play Invoke Despair again. Usually MonoBlack tends to run a lot of What? Toxrill? Toxrill? You know how much I need to do to kill him? Jeez. I don't even know. I don't even know, to be honest, what I should do here. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't faced Toxrill with this deck, and I don't have my removal spells. Jesus. I need to exile 1 to kill Toxrill. 1. How much is he? 7. For 7, it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus. Jesus. This is the only play I see, guys. It's the only play. I'm sorry. This is the only play I can find. Wow. Toxrill with Blood on the Snow, it's really interesting decision. But it's a decision nonetheless. Nonetheless a decision, huh? I think my opponent has me on nuts. Wow. I didn't expect Toxrill. I didn't expect Toxrill at all. So let's go with Raffine. Why I wanna so hardly play Raffine? Not only she blocks a little bit for me, but also I want to attack and draw with Kaito next turn, so we can maybe have at least a little bit, but my opponent locked the game out. I have no chance. I have no chance. This turn 2 gassed, and we stuck a little bit on the white mana. It was really, really strong. Jesus. 1, 2, 3. I'm dead next turn, right? Yep. I am most likely dead next turn. Jesus. Good game, my friend. Good game, definitely. Yeah, good game. Konzam, that was, yeah, impressive. But MonoBlack is really good in Best of 1. In Best of 1, MonoBlack is super powerful. Super, super powerful. Doesn't matter what I block, I'm dead. So, yeah, this is how it can go. If we are a little bit too late or make some mistakes, we are dead. So let's go and check out another one. Oh, here we go against GPS BP, our third game, I think. And yeah, I need to make some cool decks for climbing. We are going first. I'm not happy with Loyal Warhound usually when I'm going first, but this looks okay. Looks okay. I can live with it. And if we are stuck on some sort of mana, we can always play the Loyal Warhound first, so, or second. Let's see. Next turn we can play Reidane, and then if we still didn't draw a land, then we can play the Loyal Warhound and then draw our land. Okay, you see. Opponent's NAYA, NAYA runes? Maybe he's NAYA runes, huh? So let's play Reidane. Circle of Confinement, maybe. Who knows? Again, why I'm playing Reidane first? She has Vigilant, and with Raffine she gets bigger and bigger. As soon as I hit the board with Raffine, my opponent switches the priority to kill on Raffine most likely, because Raffine is a card selection and grows our creatures. In the opposite of Reidane, she's just taxing my opponent, just hitting for 2. This is why I think as soon as I hit Raffine, right now the priority is of course by Reidane, but as soon as I hit Raffine, I think his priority should change to Raffine, and this will allow Reidane to get bigger with Vigilance to effectively block something, but also tax his, for example, Showdown of the Scout. Like here, for example. Now we go and we are looking for another land, right? Okay, here we have another land. This is why we're gonna ditch our Wanderer and play this land. I wanna stick to Mythic Massacre because Mythic Massacre is, in our case, really helpful because our creatures have a really high toughness. So for now, for example, if I attack or whatever, I can go for -3 to kill a Runeforce champion and whatever opponent else plays without bringing my creatures really in danger. I can also play it slow, right? I can go and put some counters on Reidane and on Raffine, and then I can play Mythic Massacre even for more. Don't tell me you foretell Doomscar. What are you foretelling? What do NAYA runes foretell? I saw sometimes listed runs these angels, these flying angels. But I'm not sure if these list runs. And I mean, on this point, from my opponent to commit to the board is not really painful, right? If he Doomscar me next turn. So I'm gonna keep the Wanderer open, I think. Okay. So let's go in. I'm gonna lock out the game with the Obscura now. We're gonna ditch you and we're gonna ditch the Warhound. This is why Warhound is also not so bad in this deck. Let's go. And now let's see. My opponent most likely go in the attack step, attack me, and maybe try to provoke me to play the Wanderer, because maybe he's suspect of Wanderer. But again, I told you, that already before. To play around these two is really difficult. Really difficult. Okay, Jukai. What did you foretell, bro? Maybe he's trying to play around that I don't think that he has another land open, if I forget if he made a land drop or not. Then attack, then think that I will play everything, but it will be a little bit too mastermind, I think, huh? Too mastermind from my opponent. What did you foretell there? Show me, please. I wanna know. After the game, we can check it out. Who doesn't know if opponent foretells something, it's an exile. If the game is finished, we can check it out here in the exile, what is foretold or what was foretold. I think by now almost everybody needs to know it, right? Now he makes his land drop. Okay, good, good, good. This is good. Still no good attacks from my opponent because Reidane has Vigilant. And again, Vigilant is just sugar. Just sugar, what you wanna say. Now I'm gonna block, and now I'm gonna also flash the Wanderer if I need to. Okay, opponent does nothing. Let's play the Wanderer. Is he dead next turn? 5, 6. No, my game is crashing. Oh, please, game. My game crashed, guys. I'll be right back. So, here we are after our crash. I hope I still can minus my Wanderer. Do I? I do. I'm sorry, I was not here, my friend. It was not my mistake. And I heard there was some incidents where people fly out and the thingy didn't know what to do with it. So let's plus on him. Then let's go high and hard. Let's go on you. 3 counters or maybe 2. 1 is enough. 1 will be enough, and I have already a target for it with Raffine. Oof, oof, oof. Gun, gun, and gun. I don't need so much Kaitos. Yep. This is basically how you play this Esper list, right? After turn 4, you lock it out, you chill, and relax. Opponent don't need to block, but he can block if he wants to. Nothing will kill it. Even if he double block it, the first strike damage applies first, so we kill one of the creatures and the rest toughness or attack is not enough. So my opponent is not an experienced player. So this is why we're gonna first kill Jukai just to deny the life gain, because we have first strike. We kill it and then our token will receive 3 damage from the Runeforge champion. My opponent has something for 2. Wondering what it is. Maybe some protection spell. Tamio safekeeping, yeah. Sure. Sure. Oh yeah, that doesn't matter how I play it, right? So now theoretically, I can play Midhook Massacre, but I don't want to do it. Because I still don't know what he foretold there. Literally, I don't know what he foretold there. I can play this one for 1, right? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm too scared. I'm an Esper player, guys. I need to take it slow. I need to stay in control. Like, you wanna be in control with this deck. So now maybe my opponent goes all in on the Wanderer. Yep. Sure. We're gonna kill you. See you later. See you later, alligator. I thought so. This is what I thought, and now we can... Oh, I can even discard you. And this is a GG. This is how you play this deck. This is how it is. I'm sorry. It's game over, my friend. It's game over. Because now we're gonna learn a lot, and we're gonna blitz him in. Attack with all, doesn't matter who we plus. And doesn't matter what we discard. Too much. And this is how it goes. This is how the cookie rolls against enchantment. So my opponent with a really, really wacky Doomscar, and luckily I played around it. Luckily I knew that he gonna play the Doomscar. This is why, as I said, runes can bait you in a really much situations where you don't know what they play. At least with Doomscar I haven't shown so much, but this is really cool and I think a really interesting example for you. I hope you like this sort of game. So let's go next. We have enough time because yeah, because you choose, and we don't need to make so much intro. So against Death Rastaman. Opponent goes first. Okay. We need to draw lands, but another rune deck, another enchantment deck. Bleh. Bleh. I hate enchantment decks. I don't like enchantments. Did I tell you that already? I don't like enchantment decks. And to be honest, I hate enchantment decks. Now it's a really important decision. What do I play? Right. I can keep up the verse and deal with the Kami. Take 1 damage. I can play you and keep up the Ray. And start ticking the Luminarch Aspirant. But he will exile my Luminarch Aspirant with the Spirit. Right? So let's keep it like this. Let's keep verse open. I hope he doesn't have safekeeping. I think he has safekeeping. Fuck. Looks like he has a safekeeping. No, he doesn't. Yes. Yes. Brutal. Brutal power. Go Power Rangers. Let's go here for black and let's establish dominance. No. Play you. He plays this one out. Play you. No. This is my only sweeper. Let's skip it. I want to flash in the Wanderer. Jesus. Tree Spirit and Companion, okay. Want to flash in the Wanderer minus for the Soldier. And kill one of them with the Soldier.
Keep watch for intruders.
Oh, I love you, game. Game loves me too. I know. Game loves me too. This is a terrible hit, huh? Bam! Bam! Okay, opponent takes it. Wow. My opponent is also stuck a little bit on Lancer. Jukai, okay. As long as he has nothing that grows Jukai, I'm totally fine with it. Now my opponent's gonna hate me a little bit more. 1-2? Only for 2, because as soon as he dies, he will become 2-2-2. Lifelink. How is it if I out lifelink an enchantment deck? And he had good draws. He just missed on mana, but usually they run like 22 or 21 lands. Okay, sure. Bye-bye, token. Nice. It was nice to see you. Let's go more for white. Let's go here for minus. Let's go here. Let's go here. Plus. Vigilance. Let's go take it here. And now we have Obscura to counter something, instant or sorcery, or kill something. Okay. I don't think that they will play so much instant and sorceries. Do I have a multicolored creature? No. Sure. Let's show them a little bit more dominance. And to be honest, I don't know how my opponent wants to get out of this.
Show 'em what you got.
Let's go with flying. I mean, obvious, right? He was so far behind on the board. He was so far behind on everything, on lands. He still didn't draw lands, so I'm sorry, but we all been there. It happens also to enchantment players. And let's go next. So here we go against Moody Mana. Moody Mana, cool name. And yeah, I don't feel bad for enchantment players at all. Jesus. Good hand if we hit our black source. Okay, no, so far we don't have our black source. Opponent is hitting his black sources here. Oh, now we have our black source. MonoBlack, snow artifacts? Artifact enchantment? That will be amazing, Muddy Mana. Wow, this is painful. Nice, bro, nice. I'm sorry. This was painful, huh? Oof. Oof, this was painful. Okay, now he has more mana. Because he has more mana, let's take advantage of it. This is where Loyal Warhound is amazing at. This is why we have 2 white sources and 1 more. And next turn we can play Kaito and a Luminarch Aspirant. If we need to. And from there on I think I'm gonna lock out the game. Bro, what are you trying to do? There's a removal for Warhound. Okay. Sure. Let's play you, and I can play you and do something else. Or I can play in Resplendent and maybe hit Raffine, right? Let's do that. Oh, don't tell me you have Invoke Despair. Fuck.
This is my city.
I think he has Invoke Despair, guys.
There are many secrets I don't know.
I think he has Invoke Despair.
I've got all kinds of connections.
Please don't hit Invoke Despair, bro. No, he has it. He has the perfect answer. Fuck.
Now this.
Don't need a land.
Secret.
Don't need a land. Jesus, perfect Invoke Despair, huh? Perfect Invoke Despair. Okay, lowly. Let's bounce it all lowly. 2 mana left. Thinking. I'm thinking. I cannot crew the hive. Don't worry about it. But I can play Lumi. We go all in on Obscura. Maybe he has a removal. No, he don't. Okay. Let's draw.
Thanks. I'll be
Let's
taking
play you for blue. Mythic Massacre for 5. Okay. I mean, it's unpreventable. And my turn. Annoying this Esper, huh?
Ready to loot. Keep watch
Answers on after answers. Let's go plus. Let's attack.
Show 'em how we greet our enemies.
Let's draw a card, or do I create an unblockable to kill Loli afterwards? I think nah. I create an unblockable to kill Loli afterwards.
Our eyes are everywhere.
See.
Envy the strong, for they consume the weak.
Okay.
I will get what I want.
Okay. Good. No learns. And the unblockable ninja will take care of Loli. I don't want to play Luminarch Aspirant. And also I don't want to attack with Vigilant. I can make it like this.
May your blade strike.
Then I can go here. And I can plus.
I know something you
Jesus, this is too much of mana stuff, huh? Okay. Gonna go for Kaito and for Wanderer, right? Yeah. So we're gonna save. Doesn't matter who we save, he has another invoke. Doesn't matter who we save here. I should have gone for Wanderer, huh? I should have gone for Wanderer. Okay. No, he still can hit another Invoke Despair.
I'm never
Blood on the snow?
good.
Blood on the snow. Ah yeah, blood on the snow. I cannot crew the hive because I need another black source. I can also not play Tanchus.
My children drench their hands in the blood of my
Aye. Somebody wrote something in Discord, okay.
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
Let's play it out. Let's see what we draw with Kaito. Okay, but this...
My will cannot be denied.
Now I draw Raffine, huh? Okay. I don't feel confident in this game, to be honest. Until now I didn't draw better than my opponent, and one hit of my opponent's Invoke Despair will delete almost everything. Okay. Like, you know that I have also a Mythic Massacre. Sure. This should just remove the shield counter, right? Yeah. This should just remove the shield counter. The thing is, do I really care so much about the loaf? This is a good question, huh? There's nothing else here. You think he has somehow to replay the thing? No, I don't think so. I don't think he has really a way to recover the Invoke Despair. Okay. We save our land this way, because otherwise he can double block and kill it. Okay, still not enough to kill it. Like minus minus, because you don't need treasures anymore.
And I, the generous one.
Okay. Good draw from my opponent, huh? So far, good draw.
Do what I demand.
Okay. Let's go plus. Let's see what we hit from Kaito. Another Raffine, okay.
I'll be taking that now.
Not the best draw I can have. Oh, Jesus.
New job, new life, new... Well, darn. Looks like you flunked out. Mwah.
Aren't I generous?
I don't see a way out, to be honest. I mean, I can hit my Mythic Massacre. This game will go for ages then. Right? Hit a Mythic Massacre, go for -4. Kill them, the things. Loath can minus again, and the Planeswalker will keep on growing everything.
Now this is a juicy secret.
No. No, 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 no. I'm playing on my land now. I'm literally playing on my hive. This is all I'm playing. And this freaking Mythic Massacre, huh? Gave him so much life back. Oh, Chunji. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Chunji is cool. Chunji is cool. It's nice, bro. Nice. I like it. Oh, and Scourge! Ah, I know what you are. Ouch. Ouch. Oof. Wait, is he dead? Wait, 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 wait. Did he just cause himself the life?
Subservience will be rewarded.
He can bring me down to 1. Did he just... Oh no, he can kill me. He can kill me if he creates now a treasure token. If he can create...
We will slay
He kill
our
me.
enemies.
He kill me. He drains me with a freaking meat hook. Yeah, good game. Let's go to the breakdown. Ah, Jesus.
I will cull the
So close, so close. So close. If not meat hook, this play would cost him the game. Let's go to the breakdown. So here we are in the breakdown part, and how close was his last game? It was, meat hook. Meat hook is just an amazing card. This is why we also run 2 of our own. And I think this game was winnable if, like, let's say after my opponent played the Scourge. Because then I could swing back for more than 8 damage that he could not have blocked. Yeah, but c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Let's check out the deck shortly, just shortly what I will change and what changes I also try to see. Maybe here I have the sideboard with the things that I have experimented with, and I want to talk about shortly about it. So at first, my performance of the deck is... It's not super high win rate. Also on the untap stats, it's not the highest win rate. I think it's somewhere around 58%. And I won't say this is also my experience, about 55% what I'm winning, maybe a little bit higher. Because as soon as you come to the stage where we won all our games is with Wanderer and Obscura, right? So this is basically the stage when we come into this stage, we most likely win the game, because we lock our opponent so hard and produce so much damage on the following turn, on follow-up turn, especially with Obscura, or Wandering Vampire can do it too, but Obscura does it, for example, bounce something back, becoming a 4-2, and then getting bigger through Raffine, through Luminarch Aspirant, and all these other possibilities that we have. This makes it really difficult for my opponent to recover, let's say. But what I didn't like, and definitely some of my additions, now I saw, for example, Loyal Warhound was... Nah, I will not run it. At the beginning, when I was testing the game, the deck, I was super excited about Loyal Warhound, because he won me like 2 games or something, where I literally was mana starved. Like one game, you remember, where I said, okay, if we are on 3 and we don't draw our land, Loyal Warhound will do. But we luckily drew our land. But in these games, Loyal Warhound can save you, right? But they are so rare, and it's not really worth to play on it, to play this 2-drop. I will maybe exchange it with something else. I thought about this Shredder dude, to add a little bit bluish in my second drop. Shred something. Here, this Ledge Shredder. I thought about Ledge Shredder because he's an amazing blocker. I have him in another deck, and he does a lot of job because he's a flyer, he's a 1/3, and whenever you or your opponent casts a second spell, he gets to connive, so he can grow and give you card selection. This is amazing with things that has flashback, for example, and I have a deck like I will show it to you. It's really cool. I think almost 4 colors. It's like 3 colors, but with splash of 4th color. But anyway, later to it a little bit more. Shredder is maybe a little bit better instead of Loyal Warhound. Then let's add him. I will post this list. Shredder. I will post this list that I'm changing now down in the description below, so you can how you said, you can download it or you can play it with the changes that I'm thinking are a little bit more effective. Then to the sideboard. Portable Hole was good. Was really good, especially against aggro matchup. Duress was also really good against control matchups. But what I was missing a little bit more is Vanishing Verse, definitely, instead of Ray. And then Farewell, no, I was not missing. Against Enchantments, we were really good. You saw, I think we won everything against Enchantments. But then I think I will maybe increase one of Wardly or add Portable Hole. So if you copy this list, consider if you don't have Wardly, add Portable Hole, similar effect, really cool interaction. Yeah, then to the mana base. Mana base is my biggest weakness in Esper colors or in general in Dimir colors, because I told you I don't have all the Dimir pathways. With 4 of the Dimir pathways, I think I will definitely run much more consistent. And because we remove Loyal Warhound, we can go here also on the plane 1 and here 1, right? So this will be, for example, something that would be possible. Then let me see. The rest, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I mean, Obscura Charm made an appearance. It's good. One of, not more. Yeah, I'm happy with this deck. I'm happy. You saw maybe also the underdog, the power, but also the weakness of it a little bit. So it's up to you. As I said, I'm really happy with 2 of them. More than enough. Elspeth, can it be more impactful? Yeah. If we get let's say not bigger, but a better Planeswalker with maybe new expansions on turn 5, then I think Esper will become much, much stronger. Currently, there is an Esper. Do we have on turn 5 for Esper? Nothing, right? Nothing. Like, I don't know what we can play. Lolth. Jesus. But I think Lolth will be the mana difficult. Wandering requires 2 white, Lolth requires 2 black. Maybe it will be difficult a little bit with the mana, but you can experiment with Loli. Definitely experiment with Loli, because sometimes I felt like Elspeth is not as impactful as I wish she will be. So maybe instead of Elspeth, we go with Lolth. Here is our Lolth. Here, 1, 2. Remove the Elspeth. This is maybe away. This is maybe at least I will try to run, right? We have enough black sources maybe to hit it from the top. Maybe here a little bit more the Sanctums and less of the blue. Maybe here remove the mana. I think this will be cool. This will be cool. So definitely this is something. But now comes a big but. Would I craft this deck if I will be you, or I will be not already having the cards? No. To be honest, no. There are better decks. There are much better decks, I think, for best of 1 than Esper. Esper shines in best of 3 a lot, but in best of 1, no. Not a single one. I think Raffine is worth. I crafted 2 of them. I crafted 2 of them because I drew 2. Raffine will get definitely cool in different archetypes, but it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it, to be honest. So yeah, Kaito is amazing, Wonder is amazing. If you wanna craft the individual cards and maybe try something similar, yeah, go for it. But exactly this deck, exactly how we play it here with this 55% win rate, no, don't do it. Don't craft this deck. Don't go for it. I will also most likely not run this list because it's just a little bit too boring for me. Because you saw the games where we won, where we just on turn 4 do nothing. Wait until opponent do something. He do something, we say no, you don't do it. And then we go in the face and then we win, right? So it comes down to this spot, and it's too boring for me. I don't like it. Maybe Loli will fresh it a little bit up. Maybe we will have like more sexy time with it if we have Loli on the board, because suddenly you can go with Raffine with 2 creatures, boom, boom, boom. Will maybe make more fun. But to craft it, no. Experiment, yes, do experiment with it if you have some cards with it and you want to drop something in the mix. The rest, yeah, I think about sideboard. I talked Soul Shatter. I tried it. Terrible card. The Obscura was a little bit better. Farewell was too late. We don't want to do things with Farewell. We don't want to recover. We want to be on the board as we saw it turn 4. We want to lock out the game and then win the game on turn 5, turn 6. Or try to win. Disdainful Stroke, I tried, was really cool, but then I was sometimes missing. I had run 2 Disdainful Strokes. Then I sometimes was missing some action for my Raffine, right? Because we have interaction in the hand. So this is why I went a little bit more aggressive type of approach for this mid-range deck. Yeah, otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. And if you did, let me know down in the comments what you will do different. And what I maybe did wrong. Maybe I missed some place where I could have won. Otherwise, I'm really happy to hear it often if you tell me, hey, there on this and this minute, you missed lethal or anything. I know some people are annoyed to it. Me, I'm doing it because I want to get better too. I'm recording my gameplay, I rewatch my gameplay, I analyze games or pattern that I played to get better in the game. Maybe not especially with this deck, but in general. How I approach different situations. It helped me in the past a lot. Before I start creating videos, just a side note, I was recording my gameplay exactly for this reason, to get better, to rewatch them when I have time. I didn't upload them, I just had them on my computer. I rewatched them and to see, hey, what have I done differently? What could I have done differently to be better, right? Just for myself, because I like to be good. That's all. Yeah, on this pod, guys. Thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.